How's it going, everybody? We're back from the ski trip. I don't know if it was, well, it definitely was, because I think Tina and Leslie both already tweeted about it, but basically we were gone for a ski trip the past 3 days. It was pretty fun. I actually ended up not being able to go skiing, but, you know, we're going to tell the whole thing on that later, but basically I was gone for the past 3 days on a little ski trip. It was pretty fun. So that was cool. Savage. Well, guys, it happens. I think hopefully next time you get to go. But, you know, let's just go through the whole trip. Basically, we went there on, I think it was Friday. I forgot what day, but we went there. We were stuck in traffic. It was crazy, guys. I feel like we went on a weekend, and there was a bazillion people there. It was crazy. My parents were there even. Like, I think everyone was literally going to the same place all at the same time. Yeah, like even my parents went there. I didn't even know they were there. Like everyone went there. It took us like 5 hours. It was crazy. Like the first day was, we just drove all day. Everyone was super tired. We barely scraped ourselves there. It was a whole journey. We got there, and my roommates, I don't know if you want to, like the people I shared because we were really like in a cabin, and they're not that big, so we had to share a lot of room. But I was with Broden and Sean, and it was really dank, guys. It was like, it's I don't want to be too picky. I know it's not like a life of luxury, but let me tell you, the cabin was a dank. Like, I went in there, and it's just a room. It was just a room. There were no walls or doors. We were just sleeping out in the open, and I was like, I don't know if this is really a room. They just threw some beds here, and it was just right out in the open. There's no walls. There's no door, so you're just out in the open. It was like a living room, but they threw beds in it. And it was really dank. And here's the craziest part, right? There's 3 beds, so Broden gets one, Sean got one, and I had the bunk bed. And I was like, man, I'm gonna go sleep up on top of the bunk bed. That sounds fun. So I go over, and it's kind of dark, and one of the lights was like, it was like broken or something. You couldn't turn the light on without turning the fan on. And the fan would jiggle like crazy. And it was right above Sean's bed. And I'm like, hey, I need the light so I can see. And he was like, yeah, I'll just stand over here so it doesn't fall on me and kill me. And I was like, okay. So I climb up, and like I feel like they didn't like fully clean it, because I found some quarters. I found some old peanuts. And then there's like a couple strands of hair. And I was like, well, not sleeping here. So I decided to sleep on the bottom bunk bed. And I was like, at that point, I was kind of scared. And I was like, I don't really trust this. So I'm going to sleep on top of the blanket. So like, I just left it completely like that. Luckily, we got these fancy blankets that, I think Abe did it, or so. I actually don't know who. I think it was Abe. He got his blankets with, what's it called? With our names on it, which was really, really cool. So I slept on top of the blankets because I just didn't trust him anymore after that. And I used the blanket Abe gave me, and I was just laying there. Had the worst sleep of my life. It was I think it's just because in my head, I was like, I don't trust it, guys. And I just couldn't sleep. It was really dank the first day. So that was the thing. But, I mean, it was kind of expected. Like, I feel like the cabin is just not super fancy. And the other thing is the shower. First of all, there's one bathroom for, like I think it was 5 or 6 people. Which is insane. Or maybe it's not insane. I don't know, guys. Maybe I'm spoiled or something. But, like, I feel like they didn't clean the beds too much. And the biggest thing was having one bathroom for, like, 6 people is... I feel like it's not enough. I don't know. So, we had to share that. And it's not super bad, because it's not like you're going to the bathroom all the time. But the other thing is... the shower was really dank. I feel like they got a garden hose and attached it to their shower. And I was like, you could literally buy a shower head for like 20 bucks. It'll be way, way better, and it'll be probably pretty cheap. But it definitely was like, I think the bright side, it definitely could wash the conditioner out really easily, because like, let me tell you, that water hose was on full blast. So the bright side is it does wash out the conditioner really, really well, because it was just a really strong thing. I don't know how. But yeah, pretty much the first day we just got there. The cabins were like they were cozy though. Like they're pretty cozy, but man, was it dank. I don't know if I'm spoiled now or something, but who booked this place? That's not it, guys. It's just how they all are up there.